Everyone, and welcome to this video, Introduction to Python. This video is aimed for people coming from a non-programming background, and we will be looking at some basic features of the Python environment and how we can install it on our environment. Now, if you don't have Python installed, you need to go to the website of Python, and that is www.python.org, and you can go to the Downloads tab, click it, and then you see the latest version for your operating system. I'm on a Macintosh, but this will say something different depending on your operating system. Click Download, wait for it to download, and then install it on your operating system. After that, start up your Python idle. You type this. If you're on a Macintosh, you can just type idle, or if you're on Windows, you can go to the start menu, find Python, and then you see idle program there. This is what idle looks like, and this is your sandbox environment where you can execute code in the Python interpreter. And I'm going to show you some basic calculation that we can do. For example, we can use it as a simple calculator. So if I were to write 10 plus 10, the Python interpreter will see 10 plus 10 and calculate the sum and print out the answer, which is 20. Likewise, I can do 100 times 100, that's 10,000. I can do like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and the Python interpreter will take care of this. Later we will see how we can write code and execute it in this environment, because basically what this does is takes the code it sees and performs some manipulation and executes the code. So the first thing we want to know here is, how does Python even work? To do that, we can type help, and type help with parentheses. We can get a lot of help from the environment, and we'll talk more about this later. If you see the text here, it says you can get a list of available modules, keywords, symbols, and topics. I'm going to choose something here called keywords. These keywords are the language's keywords that are reserved and that we will use when we write Python programs. There's also symbols, which is symbols that we recognize, some that we just use. For example, we use the plus symbol, we use the asterisk, which is the multiplication symbol, and there's a lot of other symbols that we will become familiar with later on. Now, learning to program is all about getting an idea for a program and execute that into some working code. So let's say we have something called a greeter. We have a greeter service, we have a greeter function. We can actually write that in Python with something that we call a function. We used help here, and help is a function which prints out information about the Python program or the Python language. Python has many more of these built-in functions apart from help, and when you write your own programs, you'll see how you can define your own functions. Another function which is built in is called print. You can see from the help text it says built-in function print. What print does is it's gonna print out a simple piece of text or anything that you type into that function. So I can use that to say print open parenthesis hello course. That's gonna print the text I type in and output it to the console in idle. I can write something else, and it doesn't matter how many times I print this or use this function. I can also perform calculations, and the print function will only do one thing, and will do that very well, which is take a set of piece of text and write it to the console window. So when we use help, we use open and close parentheses immediately, which basically meant I want to call this function help, and when I press enter it will execute and print out the result for that function. And likewise, when I did print without any arguments, it's just gonna print nothing. So this is a basic function call in Python and many other languages. I hope you've understood what Python functions are, and we're gonna look at more advanced in the next video.